Hello, I'm with the non-governmental organization Kids in Need of Defense, KIND, and this video is part of a series of videos about the CAM program, designed for parents or legal guardians in the United States who are starting applications for their children. CAM, or the Central American Minors Program, provides qualifying parents and legal guardians in the United States who are in certain immigration categories an opportunity to apply for their qualifying children to reunify with them in the United States. Through CAM, parents and legal guardians can apply for qualifying children and certain family members in Guatemala, El Salvador, and Honduras to travel to the United States with refugee status. Those who are not granted refugee status may be able to apply for parole. These videos will help you learn more about the CAM process.
This video will explain the CAM application, which is called the Affidavit of Relationship, or AOR. You will need help from KIND or a resettlement agency, which are the organizations that help you to start the CAM application process. Parents and children cannot submit CAM applications to the government on their own, with lawyers or notarios, so you must contact KIND or a resettlement agency to start the application process. If you are watching this video and you haven't talked to KIND or a resettlement agency about your CAM application yet, you may want to first watch our video in this series, How to Apply and Who to Contact, or submit a referral to KIND so that KIND can screen your case and help you start the application process if you qualify. If you have already started the CAM application process with KIND or a resettlement agency, let's talk about the next steps in the process. To be eligible for CAM, both you and your qualifying child must meet specific criteria. If you need a reminder about CAM eligibility, please see our video in this series, What is CAM and Who is Eligible? The CAM application is used to provide evidence that you and your family qualify for the program. The CAM application is called the Affidavit of Relationship because it establishes and provides evidence of the family relationships between you, your qualifying child, and any other family members you are applying for. Because of this, the CAM application requires you to provide certain information about you and your family members and supporting documentation, which we will go through now. The CAM application has 5 sections. Section 1 includes information about you, the parent or legal guardian, including your name, demographic information, address and contact information, your date of arrival to the United States, and evidence of your qualifying immigration category. You will need to send your KIND caseworker your documentation, confirming your immigration category before you start the CAM application. Your KIND caseworker will help you identify what documents you need. Section 2 includes information about your qualifying child and any other family members you will apply to travel with your child. If you need a reminder about who else can apply to travel, see our video in this series, Who are other qualifying family members? You will need names, birth dates, nationalities, and complete addresses for each person. You will also need to provide your KIND caseworker with passport-style photos of each person and documentation confirming your relationships, such as your children's birth certificates and other documents. For certain family members, you will also need to provide documentary evidence that your child shares a household with the family member. Again, your KIND caseworker will help you identify what documents you need. If you have a question about a particular document or piece of information requested for the CAM application, please contact your KIND caseworker. In Section 3, you will need to list similar information about all your children and your current and former spouses, including their names, dates, and locations of birth, and current locations, whether or not you are applying for them to travel. Section 4 is for any explanations such as to clarify relationship, or if you wish to provide any additional information about your application, such as family members' medical conditions. Your KIND caseworker will help you determine the information needed in this section. Finally, in Section 5, your preparer will read you a statement and ask you to sign the CAM application to confirm that you have understood and that all the information in the AOR is complete and accurate. The CAM application is a U.S. government form and must be filled out completely and correctly. There may be immigration and criminal penalties for providing false information on the CAM application. Biological family relationships claimed under the AOR will be confirmed through DNA testing. Please be prepared with the information and your documents so that you can start the CAM application as soon as possible. You can use our CAM application checklist to get ready and to make sure you have everything you need. KIND will help you complete your CAM application and supporting documents. Once we have all the information for your complete CAM application, KIND can submit the application to the resettlement agency, which will review it and can then submit it to the U.S. government. For more information about the steps in that process, see our video in this series, Overview of the CAM Program, and KIND's role in the CAM process. If you have any questions, please contact your KIND caseworker.
There is no cost to submit a CAM application, and you do not need to hire or pay anyone to help you apply for your child to travel to the U.S. under the CAM program. If someone asks you for money to help with your CAM application, do not pay them or give them your information. Instead, please contact the CAM hotline.